The Miramar Air Show, it starts this Friday.
And one of the pilots joining us now to talk about her upcoming aerobatic performance. We want to welcome pilot Vicki Benzing. Good morning, and thank you for being with us here.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
This is a big weekend here in San Diego for people who are coming out to watch. What are they going to see at this weekend's show?
Oh my gosh, it's a big show. I think it's one of the biggest in the United States. The show at Miramar is amazing.
When you get up in those skies and you see all those fans, I mean, what is that feeling like? Because you've done it so many times, but it's like every time you get up there, that feeling, it's like it's all brand new again, isn't it?
It is, but it's my own little world in the cockpit. So once I step into the cockpit, that's just my space. It's my office, and I go up there and do my thing. And it's not till I get back down on the ground that I see all the people.
You're going to be flying, from what I understand, in this plane called Plum Crazy. So tell us about this aircraft. And I'm also curious to know, they asked me, and he accepted the opportunity to go up in one of these fast planes, whatever they're called, a few years ago. They asked me as well. Thank you. Thank you for having the video queued for this. And I couldn't just bring myself to do it. I was slightly scared.
I got 7.6 Gs with the Blue Angels, Vicki, as well.
Thank you. Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot. I'm curious to know, though, what that feeling is like for anybody that's never really had that opportunity. Does it really feel like, you just...
Yeah, so, I was the kid that rode the Big Dipper 14 times on my cousin's 14th birthday. So I love being upside down and doing thrilling things. And it's not quite like that, but it is sort of a giant roller coaster. And I like to think of it as a giant ballet in the sky. And you, of course, feel all the G-forces, but it's pretty fun to be up there.
You don't get dizzy? That makes me dizzy.
I know. Well, you practice.
Oh, you practice.
You gotta practice that.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you how it feels, because you're an inspiration to so many female aviators. Do you kind of embrace that role as a mentor to them, as setting a great example for people of what can be done?
I do, actually. It's truly an honor to be able to represent for 50% of the population at the show. So, but I know that as a young girl or young woman, I looked up to other women, and I think it's important to have role models and important to have examples of women doing things and showing that other young women can do that too. So. It's an honor to be in that position to do that.
Speaking of doing things, what is your favorite thing to do up in the sky? Like, do you have a trick? Is there something that's your favorite?
In the Mustang, which is what I'll be flying this weekend, it's Plum Crazy. It's the airplane that's shown behind me. Purple Mustang. It was a fighter from World War II, and really my favorite thing to do in that is probably the opening maneuver when I come overhead at race speeds, because this airplane raced at Reno. I come overhead at race speeds, and I pull up into a giant looping figure and come out basically at the surface. So that's probably my favorite figure.
In addition to being a champion pilot, you earned a PhD in chemistry from UC Berkeley. Listen, you trying to make us look bad?
Yeah. So my message to the kids is, study hard and dream big. And I think that everything is achievable if you work hard and believe in yourself and never give up.
I mean, you're like a living, walking example of what everybody's trying to do with STEM and more science and more girls in science, just more kids overall in science.
Yeah.
This is what you're talking about. It's like, it can happen. Look at me. I was like, you're a kid who loved roller coasters, and look at you. I mean, I loved roller coasters, and look at me. That didn't work out. So you talk to a lot of kids about it?
I do. I'll be there at the air show and meeting and greeting with the kids at the California Aeronautical University's booth, and it's quite fun to meet with the kids and talk to them about their future. So cool. I'll be there.
All right, tell us when people can catch you exactly if they look up and they be like, oh yeah, I saw her.
That's Vicki.
That's Vicki.
Yeah, so I think, the civilian pilots were kind of the show openers for the major acts at the air show. So if you come to the air show, one of the most outstanding acts is the MAGTF display that the Marines put on. It's the Marine Air Ground Task Force, where they simulate in a battlefield assault right on the fight line. So we fly, the civilians, we fly before that, and I think I looked at the schedule. It looked like I was on at 12:36, and so I'll do my aerobatic routine then. So if you come around noon, you'll for sure catch me. And after I do the aerobatic routine, I get to race one of the cars, so that should be fun. Yeah.
You mentioned civilian pilots, and we mentioned the PhD in chemistry. So, like, is your job like? Are you like a chemist, or what is?
I worked in high tech, so there's a lot of things you can do with a degree in chemistry. I ended up working in semiconductor technology.
Oh my God! Wow.
It was a great fit. Yeah.
Vicki, you might be too smart to be on our show.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I learned to fly in graduate school, and I've been flying for almost all my life.
Wow.
It seems like, and even though I was working in high tech, I still flew, and eventually decided that I could make more money, but not in more time. So I quit the high tech thing and started flying full time.
That's it.
And this is what I do.
I mean, that's so impressive. Listen, we thank you for taking the time this morning. It's going to be amazing seeing you fly over the skies of San Diego this weekend. Let's get this info up one more time. MCAS Miramar Air Show, Friday through Sunday. Gates open at 8 a.m. Admission, again, it's free, but please arrive early because there's a lot of people who want to see Vicki at 12:36. Every day, 12:36, Vicki?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, come on out to the show. It's going to be great, and the weather's just fabulous where you guys live. So,
Vicki,
it's
thank you
raining
again.
here.
Appreciate it.
Good to meet you.
She's pretty good at that.
Yeah, see, that's the part of my brain that just does not work. Like, just.
So to answer your question,
Which one? What
about
question?
the G-force, what does that feel like?
Oh, yeah.
It's just, you know, if it's times, let's say you weigh 100 pounds and you're pulling 7 Gs, it would be 7 times 100, right? So it would be, you ever do lunges?
7 times your body weight.
So you ever do lunges or squats
Yes.
or something like that?
Yep.
Exercise? Like, so just put, 600 pounds on your back.
Oh!
700 pounds is
Yeah, no, I'm good.
And then that's you're pushing down with your legs. By the way, did I mention 20 years ago I flew with the Blue Angels too? Yeah, check it out. There it is.
Look at you.
Yes, indeed.
Yay.
It was hard work.
It really, you walk out of that thing sweating.
I was in
It's
the
a workout.
best shape of my life.
Yeah.
Fit as can be, and actually I wasn't. I did get, when I started doing Krav Maga, I actually got in better shape than when I was playing soccer, now that I think about it.
Did you pass out? I never.
I did. And
you really?
this is a true story. At the end, I was wiped out.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
smoked. And the pilot was like, all right, we're going to do one more break. And we'd already
Yep.
done 7.2,
Yep.
7.0, 7.1, multiple.
Yes.
I'm like, it's a wrap for me, man. He said, no, we got to do a break over the flight or the
Yep.
runway.
Yep.
And we have to because
Yep.
the guys expect it or something. And I'm like, I don't care at all about your friends and what they think. I'm done. He's like, here we go. And he,
I got
he
you.
did, yeah, and I got caught up and then boom. And I was mad, but I was too tired to be too mad.
I think they do that to everyone, like right when you think you're done and you can
Done,
kind of breathe a
yes.
sigh of relief, and I was sweating and everything. It's that, one more turn, right over the 15, and then right back toward, and that turn is what gets you. And it's, I went, it went like this,
Graying out.
and then I did the hick maneuver, and I fought it off.
Good for you.
That's when we hit the 7.6 Gs, and I was like,
I actually flew with them in El Centro.
whew.
Yeah, so
That's
we didn't go over the 15, but it was a once in a lifetime
See, there,
experience.
we're over the ocean.
Wow.
Because it was drizzling a little bit the day that we went. We thought, oh no, they're going to cancel. So we went out instead over the Pacific. I don't know how far out. And there were rain clouds. And so he turned the plane upside down, and the rain drops were coming from down up at me. And I said, this does not compute. Why is there
Wait a
rain coming
second.
up at? It was wild, man.
That's
So
amazing.
cool.
Once in a lifetime. I really admire those pilots. They're
Yeah.
phenomenal.